Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to be looking at what your guides want you to know or messages that they have for you at this moment. So yeah, we have 3 piles. I've pre-pulled the oracles. We're going to live pull the tarot. So we have pile number 1 here with this moonstone crystal. We have pile number 2 with this rose quartz heart crystal. And we have pile number 3 with a red jasper crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below, as well as in the video here. So you can hop to your reading whenever you are ready. So with that being said, I will see you there. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone crystal. This is going to be your reading for what your guides want you to know, messages coming through from spirit here. So we are going to go through the oracles here first, and then we're going to get into the tarot. So let's see here, pile number 1. So we have focus with number 50. We also have balance, number 35. We have overcoming obstacles. We have inspiration with this salamander here. I almost feel like something's coming to, not so much like a completion, but like you're restabilizing something. You could be gaining a sense of inspiration back. We have you're surrounded by false friends. We also have authority here with the Emperor. We have light with the Sun, which is the Sun card, sorry. Both masculine energies here, and then we also have pleasure, number 40, so another 4. I feel like this could potentially be highlighting a sense of inspiration, passion, excitement here coming back towards you. Some of you are very, like, spirit's wanting you to be focused on yourself and what you're trying to achieve here, rather than being focused on other people, other situations, especially if like you've kind of been distracted, or again, there's been obstacles that you've been kind of facing when it comes to basically like where you're trying to go. I do feel like there's a sense of needing to regain this sense of balance, like regain your focus. Some of you could have people distracting you, is what I'm getting with that surrounded by false friends. Obviously, some of you could have people around you that are not in your best interest, or that don't have your best interest. There's something about you being bold, being assertive, shining your light here, stepping into this masculine role and really going after this sense of inspiration. Both of these cards are also fire energy as well. So that could be something that's coming up for you too. Even this pleasure energy is making me think of like sacral chakra, right? So that is fire energy as well. And it's that creative spark here that we can have towards certain things. Okay. Let's see what's going on here in the tarot. Pile 1 here. What do they need to know from their guides? We have the Hanged Muse, which is the Hanged Man. Yeah, like if things have been kind of stuck or stagnant, and it's like there's a need to kind of shift the energy here. We also have the High Priestess. Yeah, some of you going within, pulling your energy back from other people, other situations, possibly needing to trust your intuitive senses. Both of these can be Pisces energy, so trusting that intuitive sense around what you're going through. Pile 1. Yeah, some of you could definitely be distracted at this period of time. Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords. You're trying to get to a specific outcome, a specific location, or a specific destination, okay? Whether that be physical or that be, kind of like energetic, I guess, or emotional even, mentally. There's something, though, where you're needing to detach. Six of Swords is an Aquarian energy. It's a detaching energy. It's moving away, right? Detaching from the conflict. And I almost feel as though, again, there's like obstacles here that you're kind of working through, and Spirit is encouraging you to take a step back, reevaluate, release things and surrender things that are not serving you, aren't getting you to where you're trying to go. Whether that's, again, people or situations here. Pile 1. We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, some of you have been going through a transformation here for a while. We do have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. There's this sense of like... there's this sense of you're trying to get somewhere, you're trying to achieve something, get to this place in your life where things feel good, you enjoy where you're at, you feel balanced, you feel inspired, you are like loving your day-to-day. But there's things that need to change in order for you to get to that place, which I feel like you're already aware of those things. But it's like you got to refocus here. Some of you have kind of gotten off track of what your goal was intended to be here. And again, there could be people or situations here that have distracted you, that you're needing to, again, just kind of re-engage here. What else does pile 1? Yeah, the Tower. There's change. Some of you as well, if you don't kind of redirect things, like I almost feel like things maybe for some of you have become a little bit chaotic, or things have become a little bit chaotic, where if that's the case, it's like Spirit saying like you need to change direction here or shift something, or else we'll shift it for you with this Tower. Like Spirit is really, your spirit guides are really wanting you to step up and move forward and like create these positive changes. Like they want you to experience more for yourself, but for some reason there's something that you're either not seeing, not focusing on, something you need to shift your perspective on here. Really trust your intuition and where you're going and where you're headed, because I feel like there's something bigger and better, or something more important here for you to step into versus where you're currently at. We just have the Queen of Wands pop out here. Again, that inspiration energy. Yeah, something's like asking you to step into your power. Step into your leadership. Step into that place of authority. Step into... I don't know, there's like a leveling up that you're meant to be doing here, and it's almost like where or whoever you've been spending your time with is not letting you get there, because they're not going there. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a lot of big energy here, like the Emperor here. We also have this High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, right? The Sun with the light energy. So you're meant to be kind of almost like in the spotlight, or stepping up or leveling up in some way that the people around you are not doing, and that is kind of keeping you stuck a little bit. And it's, again, it's not that you can't spend time with these people, but it's all about moderation and balance. Tell me more about this inspiration here for group 1. What do they need to know about this inspiration and this pleasure and this joy? We have the Devil energy, interesting. And the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like you can have a lot of success if that's what you're looking for. We have the Two of Cups. Maybe one more here. Yeah, the Chariot. Some of you have better connections coming in here for you, whether we have the Fool, whether that's romantic or like platonic. Some of you are kind of stuck in maybe karmic situations, or again, people are kind of just like situations that are holding you back. You're meant to have successful relationships. The Devil for me also can be very successful energy. It is Capricorn energy, so this can talk about having a lot of material wealth, a lot of material gain. Again, so for some of you, if you are, it's kind of giving me the energy like, okay, maybe you're spending time, let's say you want to make $1 million a year, but you're spending time around people who make like $30,000 a year. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but they don't have goals and aspirations to get to where you're trying to go. It's not going to allow you to grow. There's something about growth here and the people that you're spending time with that Spirit is highlighting. Clarify this, Devil. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. It's material, material success. Some of you, there's like also a relationship here that is going to support your passions, support your inspiration, support your goals, your dreams, what you have for your life. There definitely feels like there is a counterpart kind of energy. And if it's not a counterpart, again, it's just like friends, coworkers that are all kind of like on the same type of path. Some of you are going to be going through a very big like leveling up when it comes to like once you refocus your energy on your goal, what you're trying to achieve, this place that you're trying to get to. Once you refocus that energy and you put that energy back into this, I feel like it's going to also take off quite quickly here. Or it's going to become quite successful. Also could be both of those things. But you have to step into this like leadership, authoritative role if that's something that is resonating here for you. There's something you got to work through here, but once you overcome this obstacle, it's interesting, this is overcoming obstacles in this card, and this Chariot literally talks about overcoming obstacles. So some of you have something to work through here, but once you work through it, it's like you're golden, like you're good. What's the advice here for group 1? We have the 5 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. I almost feel like the advice here is to not get caught up in thinking you don't have enough or that you can't achieve your goal. Okay, 10 of Cups for me can sometimes be like an ultimate dream, an ultimate goal, your dream life, right? Don't doubt that or discount it. I want to say with this 5 of Pentacles, like if you have this goal, you have this dream, refocus your energy on that thing to get to where you're trying to go. This 5 of Pentacles can also talk about having a lack mindset. And so when it comes to your thoughts and the energy that you're bringing to this goal, this dream that you're trying to get to, being very cautious and aware of how you're thinking, speaking, and feeling around where you're trying to go, because that can definitely influence you. And it's also highlighting here, if it's not serving this higher goal, if it's not getting you to where you're trying to go, you may need to detach and release from that, at least for the time being. So there's this sense of like prioritization, yeah, prioritizing people, places, things while you're trying to get to where you're trying to go. You have this sense of inspiration, this idea, this place that I feel like you're trying to go, but you need to take control of that situation. You need to go after that with this Emperor energy and this Chariot energy. You need to go after the goals that you have, take inspired action, make the changes that need to be made that are going to make you feel better and more connected with where you're trying to go. Some of you have been, again, just either not making these changes because you've been stuck or staying with these people or these situations. A lot of you know that you are needing to move on. This is something intuitively you've probably been picking up on, or if you haven't, you need to pay attention to the intuitive messages that are coming through for you, because it's asking you to refocus your energy on where you're trying to go and really reevaluate your circumstances right now and ask yourself, is what I'm doing and who I'm with and what I'm participating in on a daily or weekly basis getting me to my end result, getting me to that end goal that I'm trying to reach? Because if it's not, it's got to go. Whether that's a mindset, a person, a place, a lifestyle, like a routine, whatever it is, ask yourself, is this getting me to where I'm trying to go? So your guides are basically asking you to refocus your energy and reprioritize what's the most important here. Some of you definitely could have a relationship coming in, or is going to be coming in once you are stepping into this energy of this focused, driven, it's like getting back on track with your purpose and where you're trying to go, growing, evolving, changing, right? Maybe you've been in this very stagnant energy, and if you're looking for love, you may find this person once you've finally stepped into this place and this energy. So, interesting message. That is what I have for you guys. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, it's like, what do you value? What's important to you? What's a belief that you have? Who has the same goals, dreams, aspirations, morals, values as you? And if they're not headed in that same direction, you might have to either completely cut ties, or like, again, you just need to refocus your energy. It's not so much of like letting people go. It's about that balance, but getting back on track. It feels like you've kind of been one way versus the other. So hopefully that made sense for you guys. That is pretty much what I got for you guys. That's the message coming through from Spirit for you. So hopefully that resonated. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other, any of the other piles or any of the sign readings that I do on my chart, or on my channel. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this rose quartz heart crystal. This is going to be your reading for messages from your guides and spirit. We are going to take a look at the oracles here, and then we are going to pull some tarot. So let's get into it here. You guys had a lot of cards. We have Magic, number 25. All right. We also have Happiness, number 7. So both 7s, actually, when you break them down. We also have Ancestors with Oak Tree, number 26. We have Healing. Okay, so some of you could be healing like the ancestral line or your lineage here. We also have Happiness again. So you have Happiness twice here. We have Wisdom, which is the Hierophant. We have Someone Likes You. We have New Love is Coming. And we have Health Checkup, number 26. So 2 number 26s, 2 7s. We have a 9, a 5, 8 as well. Okay, so some of you obviously definitely have new love here coming. Some of you, this could be something that ends up in a relationship here. Some of you are healing some sort of ancestral line, though, when it comes to happiness. Sorry, my dog is playing with a bone. So healing something ancestral here. Okay, this could be around relationships or around commitment, that sort of thing, having a healthy, happy relationship as well. Some of you definitely, your spirit guides are saying, like, pay attention to your health. If something's going on, then definitely take a look at that. But some of you, this just like has to do with your happiness in general. Finding that sense of happiness, but I also feel like you're manifesting, creating things here with this magic. Some of you have a very, there could be something around tradition, healing that tradition, or finding a tradition that makes you happy, or I think also too, you would be finding a sense of companionship that makes you happy, and you have the same beliefs here. Okay, so Some of you definitely have love coming in is what you're, and it's interesting that the crystal that you chose is the rose quartz heart crystal specifically. So some of you, this definitely has to do with matters of the heart here. And this could be about like even having a very healthy relationship. Maybe, you know, in your lineage or in your past, there's been people that have struggled to have relationships healthy wise, you know, like good, healthy relationships. There could be something around marriage here as well. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of divorce or separation in your family, and some of you could be looking to stay in a relationship and not go through that, right? So, or even the opposite, where maybe everyone's married and has a very traditional relationship and you're looking for something else, right? Maybe not wanting that tradition, wanting a different type of relationship here. But let's see here, group 2. What messages from what does group 2 need? We have the 4 of Voices, which is the 4 of Swords, which is a healing energy. We also have Judgment with Awakening. So you're ready for this. Your spirit guides are basically saying you're ready for this next level, this next phase of your life. I think this next phase is going to be very happy. They're highlighting something that's coming. Some of you could have also spent a lot of time alone with this 4 of Swords, like really healing, going through maybe even therapy, or going through a sense of, yeah, just some sort of healing. This could be a physical healing as well with this health checkup, okay? I almost feel like you're going to become this like whole new person, or your life is going to look completely different here. We have the 7 of Wands with the 7 of Inspiration here. It's like a certain standard that you have for what your life is going to look like. We have the King of Pentacles with the Muse of Materials. And again, she's kind of like walking this path. She's on this journey. So a lot of you are walking towards a sense of stability, foundation. Some of you have really learned healthy boundaries. Maybe you've gone through a lot of challenging relationships, but you've learned a lot from those situations. We have the 9 of Pentacles here at the bottom. So some of you are also finding a sense of stability and foundation, whether that's through you or even through this relationship where there's like financial, material success. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. You could own a home or be getting a home. You could be moving in with someone eventually. We also have, yeah, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, I feel like this is love. And the Hierophant again. So we have the Hierophant here twice. I feel like this is about long-term stability, commitment, foundation when it comes to relationships here. Having a standard for what it is that you're looking for, knowing what that thing is. We have the 7 of Pentacles, looking for something or someone who's going to invest in you just as much as you invest into them. A balanced, harmonious connection here that brings you a lot of happiness. Some of you could be going back to a traditional type of relationship here. Some of you could also be meeting someone who has a home, or you're the person with a home. So I feel like there's like a sense of you moving in with someone at some point. Some of you could already be in this relationship, but I feel like for some of you, this is like, again, it's new love is coming, okay? So I feel like this time period, they're kind of highlighting like, look after yourself, right? Look after you, yourself, your goals, your finances, your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health. Look after all of those things. And this will show up when it's meant to show up. We have the 7 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is like not paying attention to what people have to say. Detaching from the noise, especially at the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Pentacles. So like people could be putting their judgment onto you and their situation. Some of you have definitely healed from past relationships that maybe had some sense of lying, cheating, stealing, or just even like self-sabotaging behaviors, whether that's you putting yourself in a situation you know you shouldn't have been in, which, I mean, always we work on forgiving ourselves for going into those situations. Or it could also just be just unhealthy connections here, right? We have the Page of Wands. I feel there's definitely new. We have Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Judgment even. Like, you're very clear on what it is that you're looking for your future. And that's what I feel like you are going to be bringing in here. So if you're not looking for a love relationship, I don't really feel like this is your pile here. We have also this Death card. And the Devil. So what you've experienced up until this point is not what you're going to be experiencing in the future when it comes to relationships. I feel like there's a sense of going through a big transformation, a big transition when it comes to your, some of you, I almost said your health, but also I feel like when it comes to your relationships and what is a healthy relationship and what is not a healthy relationship, really learning those lessons. Some of you are here because you were meant to heal this within your ancestral line. This is something you were meant to experience, to kind of like break the chains or break that pattern. I feel like you're doing that. You're in the middle of changing things here. So you could start communicating definitely with someone new. A lot of you are letting go of this like immature energy though, that maybe you've dealt with up until this point. And I feel like a lot of you are getting prepared for long-term stable commitment. Again, a relationship that both you and someone else have the same values, the same beliefs, the same traditions. The Five of Wands, what's this about? High Priestess. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're not playing into people's games. Some of you could have been dealing with very like in and out people that are like kind of all for themselves, selfish individuals. Yeah, Two of Cups here. I just feel like you're not playing the game. You're not. I also feel like too, because you're stepping into this energy, you're probably going to attract a lot of people. Doesn't mean that they're going to be people that you necessarily want to attract, okay? But I do feel there's definitely, a relationship. Two of Cups, Justice, when I split the deck here. So you have new love coming. Some of you may have a person already around you that is you are maybe in communication with who is interested in you, because we have someone likes you. You just might not know that this is the person you're going to end in a relationship with. We also have Temperance here that fell out. I just feel like this is kind of, it's the right time. Two of Cups again. It's the right time. It'll happen in the right timing. So you don't have to do anything to force this. I feel like this will kind of play out naturally. But Spirit wants to highlight the fact that you are manifesting happiness and success when it comes to your relationships, because you've gone through this healing when it comes to what relationships look like or what you want them to look like. Yeah, someone maybe already has their eye on you, or again, this is somebody who you already kind of communicate with or come across, that you will end up kind of getting to know further. Let me see, what's the advice for group 2 with this? What is the advice for group 2? Spirit and their guides. We have the King of Wands. What's the advice for group 2? We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords, your advice. We have the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I almost feel like your advice is to not bring past energy into this, okay? Also, don't talk about past relationships or people who've done you wrong. I almost feel like it's a little bit about like letting your guard down, okay? So letting people in, not having to put up the defenses because you've been hurt in the past, right? So kind of like your advice is to heal this masculine energy within yourself, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, so that when the right person comes along, you're ready to connect and get to know them and work together, and you guys can, you know, kind of continue to move in a good direction. So while you're waiting for this new person to enter your life or to kind of fully show up, I almost feel like your advice here is to heal this masculine wound here, where you've maybe been in this more you've been in this kind of protective mode over your heart because you have been hurt before. So kind of just working through that energy so that when this person comes along in your life, like you're ready to and open to receive their attention and their love and connect with them. Otherwise, I feel like some of you could maybe be closed off to this person. That would be like the only thing. But I kind of already feel like you're doing this. You're already working through this, or you already have been working through this. And yeah, I think that's pretty much your advice, is to keep working on those things as well. I feel like your advice is to, again, maintain those boundaries for yourself so that you don't, know what you want, know what you're looking for, know what you will accept, so that when the right people come along, you can recognize it, and when the wrong people come along, you can also recognize it and take action accordingly and protect yourself in that sense, right? Standing up for ourselves, protecting ourselves in that sense. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got for you, but I definitely feel like there's something really positive here that's about to, come in here. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. It's about to come in here for you. It's going to make you very happy, and I think you're going to be able to feel it too. This is something you're going to recognize. You can be like, this is what I've been looking for. This is the thing. This is the person. And it's not going to be complicated. It's just going to make sense. I think you'll also know exactly how this person feels as well around the situation, around you. They'll be very clear in their intentions. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully that resonates. Again, if you're not really looking for love, then this might not be your pile, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this red jasper crystal. This is going to be your reading for what your guides want you to know, messages from your guides. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to get into the oracle first, and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have generosity here with number 23. We also have rain with renewal, number 29. We have community, number 17. We have hope. We have 3 of Pentacles here with recognition and reward. We have feathers and coins, we are with you. So it's like signs and synchronicities here. And then we also have clean your space, number 9. Okay. Pile 3. Okay, so some sort of like hope is being restored here. There is a sense of needing to kind of clear your energy, or maybe cleaning your space, cleaning up just like the energy around things here for you. But I also feel like the energy itself is like purifying, it's cleansing. There's something about renewing an energy here that maybe has once kind of been lost, or if you've been in a place of kind of struggle or just not feeling as good about certain things. I do feel like things are going to start to improve here for you. So some of you could be receiving some, or even just feeling like people are being very generous within the community of people, friends, family, even coworkers, that sort of thing. There's something you're being recognized, rewarded for. There's a sense of collaboration here with people that either you or them are being very generous here, and it's kind of like helping to kind of bring new energy in here. There's like hope being restored. So, I mean, you could be giving this to other people, this hope, or they could be restoring hope within you. It's like you're going to receive some sort of like sign or synchronicity that you're on the right path or you're headed in the right direction here. And that's going to help you also restore some sense of hope and faith, because you feel like you're being recognized. Interesting. Let's see. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Empress. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel in this deck. Yeah, so like there's some sense of positive change here, growth. You may have a decision to make around a certain change here. Like for some of you, this change could even be in like your career. I feel like you've got positive things coming towards you. We also have this Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's like victory, success, positive things coming towards you. And again, if you're making any sort of decision here, Two of Swords, then to the Ace of Swords, it's like you're getting very clear on this change. And I feel like you're going to be receiving more for this change somehow. Like there's a sense of growth, positive growth that comes with this shift that makes you feel really good. Yeah, Six of Wands. So success. Both cards of victory here and success with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. We do also have the Hermit here. So a lot of you have been going through, like I said, like maybe kind of a challenging time or just kind of going through this phase of growth in your life that there definitely has maybe been challenges. You could also be like looking to, like if you've started anything or if you are working towards anything, like all of a sudden it's going to start kind of coming together here. But you've really cleaned things up, like whether you've made them more precise or you've made space for this growth or you've gotten more clear on what your intentions are or what you're trying to achieve. Like there is a clarity here. And so you're clear on it and so are the people around you. So it's like there's just this like clear intention, which is why I almost feel like things are working out for you. Some of you definitely are receiving recognition or reward for maybe something you've done or something you are doing. We have, yeah, Justice. Again, things working in your favor here. Pile 3. What else does pile 3 need to know? 6, yeah, Six of Pentacles. There's that like generosity here. Some of you could be receiving something. It could be receiving more money or receiving a contract that pays you more. You could be receiving a loan with the Ten of Wands. It's basically just saying like your hard work is paying off. What you've been working towards. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's like you're starting a brand new kind of like cycle here. Temperance. I feel like you've been waiting for this. There's a sense of a little bit of like divine timing as well with Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance energy. It's like things had to be cleaned up maybe before this was able to take place, this sense of purification, renewal here. Some of you might have Virgo in your chart. I almost feel like you're receiving an accolade or you're receiving something that's really generous, that's really expanding your life somehow, or maybe someone helps you out financially, or you get, like I said, a new contract when it comes to work, or you're starting a new business and you get the job, you get that client, you get that contract, whatever, right? Like there's something that's proving to you that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, and you are going to be receiving more. You feel successful, you feel inspired. So keep the hope, keep the faith in your current circumstances. If you're not really sure what's going on here with this Two of Swords popping out first, if you're not sure, trust your intuition, trust your internal guidance here. Don't try to make sense of things. Let things unfold. Okay? Because I feel like there's people, or there's like people who are going to support you, or people who are going to see you for your value, see you for what you bring to the table. And this is going to be a new, kind of like a new experience here for you. So what you've been hoping for, I almost feel like is starting to, you're going to get like some sort of sign or synchronicity that like things are moving in the right direction, or that they're going to be happening. Let's see what your advice is. What's the advice here for pile 3? What's their advice from their guides? We have the Queen of Swords, so the Queen of Voices. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Know your value. Express your value. We have the Moon, and we have the Strength. Yeah, don't be afraid to own your worth. Temperance energy again. Some of you, this is even just healing aspects of about receiving, right? But you have to have that confidence, that strength. Your advice here almost feels like to hold the line, hold that value, know what you want, know what you know you value yourself, right? That internal knowing, Queen of Swords, that discernment, that like kind of like very strict boss type energy, like no messing around. Both the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords together really gives me, because Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and when they mean business, right? So some of you have had to overcome emotions or fears with the Moon and the Strength card, or if you're still in that space, you're needing to kind of have that courage to work through those things and overcome those things to get you into this boss type of energy, or get you into this confident energy, which again, I just feel like is attracting in experiences, people, places, things that are going to show you this is the path, this is the direction you're meant to go down, this is the path you're going down. And even if they're new things, there's going to be things that kind of hint at this is the new path, this is the direction, go here, go there, turn left, turn right. There's going to be something that guides you towards success, and it does kind of come from an intuitive sense, trusting yourself, especially with the Moon and the Strength, like trusting that intuitively, if you feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing, or this is supposed to be where you're going, trusting that you're following that right guidance system, that right path. Some of you are getting a fresh start here. And again, if you're starting anything, it's like it's going to grow, it's going to expand. Yeah, King of Wands, Two of Wands. Planning, prepping for the future, taking action towards goals. We have the Four of Cups. Don't be afraid to take action on the things opportunities that come your way, or the things that show up here for you. As long as they feel like they're in alignment with your beliefs, your values, what it is that you're setting out to achieve here, then don't be afraid to go after those things. Okay? Being bold, assertive. Some of you definitely, though, there's like something around people supporting you. Yeah, High Priestess. Trust that intuition. And trust that if things like haven't worked out here, Five of Cups, that like intuitively, if you have this feeling like something's coming, or I'm on this direction, like trust that that's happening. Trust that you know best. Okay? Even if it doesn't, this could also be too like situations that you've been in that just don't feel right. You know, there's something kind of off. Like it's kind of what you want, but it's also kind of not. Trusting that the right opportunities will come around, and that just because an opportunity shows up doesn't mean that you should take it, right? Like it's not necessarily meant for you just because someone offers it to you, right? So trust that internal sense of self and that internal guidance, because I feel like you're about to, like I said, get some sort of recognition, reward, accolade, help that's going to like catapult you forward, or at least show you the direction that you're meant to go in, which is going to help pull you out of any sort of challenging situations. I also feel like if you're, it's like looking at the potential of something, potential for growth can also be helpful here if it comes to anything financially related. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. We also have this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's definitely communication coming in from people here. Group 3, that want to work together, want to collaborate, a sense of community that wants to recognize you and reward you for your skills, your abilities, your strengths. That maybe just because they like you as a person as well, right? Like there's just like something about you, they want to connect with you, and they're going to communicate that. And I feel like there's also movement towards your goals and your progress around what it is that you're trying to as well create here for your life. So be open to the possibilities, clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up here, to continue to keep that faith towards what it is that you are trying to achieve and set out to achieve here as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I got here for you guys. Yeah, Three of Wands, like what you want is coming towards you. You are manifesting. Ten of Cups. I feel like there's something coming in that can make you really happy, really excited, really making you feel successful, and that you're doing the right thing, and that it's like hard work's paying off. And so you get to begin this new cycle with this like fresh, vibrant energy. But it's not that you're necessarily doing anything new. I just feel like it's like a renewing of the energy. It just like all of a sudden it's like your energy picks back up again. Your inspiration, your passion, your love for what is coming in here, it just like gets reignited because you're getting recognized by someone or something. And so that's bringing you in this space of growth and this positive change that's going to bring in this sense of like victory and success for you. So hopefully that resonates. Pile 3, let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or any of the sign readings that I do on my channel. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.